7 Celebrities who went completely broke. Celebrities do go broke from time to time. They try to live well beyond their means, make bad investment decisions, and often squander their fortunes on things that wouldn't make sense to the rest of us. Just because they're rich and famous doesn't mean they know how to spend their money wisely. Some of the most famous people in Hollywood have been completely broke at one time or another. Some of these names might take you by surprise while others are common knowledge. There are hundreds of celebrities who made poor choices and hit the financial rock bottom despite the level of fame they've achieved. Here are small samples of such celebrities. 1. Wayne Newton.
And playing the Las Vegas thing with you?
Not at all. In fact, I loved it, and I think that hopefully it showed a side of me that...
You would think a guy whose name is synonymous with Las Vegas wouldn't have money issues. However, he had around $20 million in debt at one time, a side effect of his extravagant lifestyle. He had to keep performing just to pay the debt and to afford his plastic surgery bills. It's kind of hard to tell one of Las Vegas's star performers that all the plastic surgery in the world isn't going to keep age and gravity at bay for long. 2. Pamela Anderson.
I think I might hurt the cause, though. I'm not sure if I'd be any help.
I think you're beloved.
After the fame she had on Baywatch and all the cameos she's had in her long career, you would have thought Pamela would have been set for life. From the plastic surgeries to the nice home to the partying and living the good life, Pamela Anderson was having the time of her life until she was notified by the IRS to pay her taxes. This former lifeguard drowned in debt for a while before she finally found a way to climb back out. 3. Courtney Love.
What was that? And you're all right now? You can hear me and everything?
Yeah, I can hear. I had, that's embarrassing. At my house, I was getting a massage.
Being connected to Kurt Cobain, who was considered a god among musicians, and having her own band didn't seem to last as long when it came to the money that both produced. A serious drug problem and way too much overspending led the singer to massive financial issues that forced her to sell the rights to the Nirvana songs she'd gained a stake in as well as her house. 4. Wesley Snipes.
I blew Prince out of the water. Yeah. For that role in Bad. Prince actually, Michael had told Prince that he had the role.
So it seems like being a megastar after being featured in so many action flicks isn't enough to afford a comfortable living. Owing $12 million to the IRS and just not paying it due to wanting to have fun is kind of ridiculous as well. Snipes served his time for tax evasion up until 2013 and since then has only starred in one really notable action flick, Expendables 3. Rumor has it this was more of a favor from Stallone than anything since the film was already filled with action stars. 5. Brendan Fraser.
To sort of want to live vicariously through those characters that they saw. And our take on The Mummy is no exception to that at all. I mean,
with his success in The Mummy and its sequels, you would have thought that Brendan Fraser would be a Hollywood stud for years to come. Unfortunately, Hollywood will barely touch him now. Currently, he has to take anything that comes his way just to pay child support, after which he's still extremely broke. 6. Nicolas Cage.
Seriously?
Oh, I almost did.
Yeah.
My uncle had to talk the studio down and say, this is what he's doing.
Right.
It's okay, but I never worked with him again.
Nicolas Cage tried to accumulate as much extravagance as he could by purchasing mansions, jets, and any other type of expensive item he could find. The problem was that by the time he had to file for bankruptcy, he was around $14 million in debt. It shouldn't come as any surprise that he had to sell off nearly everything he owned just to satisfy the debt, thereby kind of erasing the life he tried to make for himself. Since he's still acting in films, he's come close to paying off the debt, but one can only hope that the first time around was a lesson learned. 7. Lindsay Lohan.
In life, parents have their things together, and sometimes the children are immersed in it, and you just have to really step back and let your parents...
Too much partying and a lot of addiction led Lohan to plummet from what was supposed to be a promising career into a dry spell that lasted for many years. Eventually, her partying lifestyle caught up to her when she had to file for bankruptcy in 2012. She owed far less than a lot of others on this list, but that's more likely due to the fact that she was worth a great deal less. Too much time without a steady paycheck does make your net worth go way down.
Just do what they do, and figure everything out for themselves. And we all have a great relationship now, so it's nice. I don't know. I think everybody, you know, has their own path in life, and we all go through ups and downs in life, and especially with me, kind of
Oil, like fancy
What
hippie oil.
is hippie oil?
It hurt so bad.
Yeah,
It hurt so bad.
yeah.
So we called 911, and the masseuse tried to split. Which was
Now,
really
were you
lame.
angry at the woman who had done this?
Yes, I went out.